And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. As you take a look at Charlotte, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistencies so far.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Williams is out there with ball. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Wagner. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Big Dog. Jefferson is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Doncic. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now Jefferson. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Let's go. Shot's good by Jefferson. Jefferson's got the game going with his first points of the game for Minnesota.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Williams for 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Pass to Doncic. And here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Hayes. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Wagner finds Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams, banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Buries the long-range jumper. Jefferson's got 5.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Doncic against Ball. It's Williams, high post. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
First team foul.
Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Cavaliers. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here's Adebayo. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Out of bounds, at least 76ers ball. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Jefferson. He's right around 17 points a night, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here's Brown. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Outside Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fires away from way outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass the ball. Lobbed up there for Robinson. They swipe it. 3-on-3. Here's Doncic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Magic. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Hayes finds Robinson. Ball surveying the defense. 6 to shoot. They could use a bucket. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Doncic outside. Hayes with the steal. Outside Ball. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Here's Ball. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Wagner outside. Over Jefferson. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Ball.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
Timberwolves leading by 3. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Now here's Hayes. After Luka Doncic's miss. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Doncic. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Jackson Davis. They lead by 1. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Doncic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's Ball with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Ball's got 6.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Jefferson against Wagner. Basket counts. 10 points for him.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for this. If you see the top of the team, you know what to do.
Kessler. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jackson comes in for Christian Brown. Outside Robinson. Pass to Wallace. Takes a three. Hits it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Minnesota. Now Jackson. Here's Adebayo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Thunder's checked in for the Timberwolves. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now, here's Adebayo. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Good on the shot.
A big man with handles. Don't be surprised when Bam moves like that.
Now, here's Ball. He has 6. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Williams. Second in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Here's Kessler. Hasn't made one yet. Jefferson, a screen on Ball. Popovich passes to Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On deep, Adebayo. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball finds Wallace. To the paint, here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Thunder. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Williams. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Jackson. Here's Thunder. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Williams with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. 1 second left. He takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got LaMelo Ball. Also Wallace out there. Williams is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hale in at the 4 spot. Now here's Adebayo. Pocket 2. Jackson has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And here is Ball. Wallace outside. Hale. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Hale. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Williams, that's for 2. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Minnesota's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. The baseline J. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass the ball. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Jackson looking it over. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Ball. Jackson kicks to Jefferson. Here's Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Ball. Pass to Robinson. Over Popovich. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Outside Jackson. And here's Adebayo outside. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Doncic is checked in for Minnesota. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Well, you look at Williams. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And the shot goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jefferson. 10 points for him. And they double up Doncic. Adebayo finds Jackson. Another miss by Minnesota. Now the 76ers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Ball, the pass to Robinson. Now Williams, 3-pointer, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 4 assists in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly DA is a two-way threat. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Jackson Davis with it. Guarded by Robinson. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
And here is Ball after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Williams kicks the ball. No good on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
Williams against Jefferson. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bridges checks in. Robinson a screen on Jefferson. Bridges against Jefferson. 3 on the clock. Fires for 3. Bridges misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Jackson Davis with it. He's covered by Ball. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Ball dishes to Williams. Bridges outside. Now Williams, 19 points in the game. Down low, out to Wallace. To stop the run. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 5 assists in the game. Doncic looking it over to the inside. Jackson Davis. He can't get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the 76ers. Outside Jefferson. 109 left here in the second. Hits the 3-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Robinson sets a screen for Williams. Williams with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Doncic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Christian Brown's checked in for Jefferson. Hayes, he's checked in for the 76ers. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Beyond the arc. Bridges with the board. The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Hayes finds Bridges. Wallace outside. Clock at 4. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Wallace misses. Here's Jackson Davis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
Circling back to our game tonight, Bam Adebayo was on one in that first half.
So it's not about...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Minnesota in the lead. They've got Adebayo. Also big dog out there. Luka Doncic's out there with Jefferson, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Minnesota, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jefferson. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 5-point game. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Outside Williams. Pass to Robinson. Wagner outside. Hayes with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. And that one drops for him. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now Adebayo. Back to Doncic. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Hayes with the steal. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Big Dog.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Wagner kicks the ball. That 3 off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Doncic with it. To the middle. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
'76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. In the third spot, the Timberwolves. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And how many times have we seen these two clubs force turnovers and then convert at the other end? They really share a lot of similarities.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 5. Here's Wagner. And to get open is Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
Boy, for his age, you think about how well-rounded a basketball player Franz Wagner is, and the guy wants to get better. He's a student of the game. The sky is the limit for this young man.
And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Brown. A 3-pointer, no good. Adebayo against Ball. Williams passes to Robinson. Now here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. And Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
That free throw good from Doncic.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Pass to Drummond. To the wing on the left. And Hayes kicks to Ball. Shoots over Doncic. Ball no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Inside, here's Hayes. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Doncic passes to Adebayo. Back to Doncic. For 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 30 points.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Jefferson setting the pick for Adebayo. Outside Jefferson. Lets it go from deep. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Down low. And Hayes kicks to Ball. But Trey, 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Adebayo passes to Doncic. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Jackson Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Wallace is checked in for Ball. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Hayes. Wagner wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Doncic passes to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Minnesota leading by 3. Thomas a screen on Wallace. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Wallace the pass to Wagner. Pass to Williams. Floats it up for Williams. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Big Dog. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Thunder's checked in for Big Dog. Wallace misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Doncic. For the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Doncic with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he jams it with authority.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
1:58 left in the third. Wagner kicks to Hayes. Pass to Wallace from deep. It's good from long range. Wallace has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drummond with it. Wagner passes to Drummond. Bounce pass Wallace. Hayes with the screen for Wagner. Shoots over Doncic, and the shot is good. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Popovich passes to Doncic. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Franz Wagner. Vucevic checked in for Hayes. The Timberwolves made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Williams is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He be thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vucevic the pass to Williams. Kessler against Vucevic. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Thomas outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Wallace right side. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Bridges. Wallace is out there with ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's Hale in the power forward position.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Here's Brown. Wallace covering. Pocket 6. Pass to Adebayo. Timberwolves passing it around. From 17 feet out. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. The 76ers trail by 5. Vucevic to the pass to Wallace. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball, a screen on Kessler. Wallace finds ball. That one drops for him.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Doncic passes to Adebayo. That one doesn't go. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And it's Vucevic missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Doncic passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Vucevic. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Wallace. Lays it up off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Thomas. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. The 76ers trail by 3. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Vucevic. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Thomas with the ball. Here's Brown. Doncic with it. In the corner, it's Kessler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ball, no good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Thomas finds Adebayo. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Vucevic setting the pick for Bridges. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo against Vucevic. Pass to Brown. Back to Adebayo. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. Doncic against Ball. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There's Ball with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Ball's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Thomas. Doncic outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Big Dog, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jefferson comes in for Thomas. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Ball. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. So it's the Timberwolves now. Pass to Adebayo. Over Hayes. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Outside, Ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Oh! And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Wagner after the basket by Minnesota. Jefferson with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you watch Adebayo. He really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se. And that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
At the line for 2, Bam Adebayo.
First one falls for him.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Williams, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Adebayo drops them both. The 76ers trail by 4. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Jefferson finds Adebayo. And a miss there on the triple.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Ball from long range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
The 76ers trail by 4. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Look at Doncic with the delivery.
Philadelphia with the ball. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Big off the finish to Brown. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Ball with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Doncic. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Ball hits them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
First of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Ball against Doncic.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside for Jefferson. Pass to Brown. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And the 76ers with possession. Wagner from long range. No good from three-point territory. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Doncic outside, puts it up. It's good!
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.